Welcome back for another We're Racing video. This is the TSRC, or the Supreme Racing Championship, the US Grand Prix. This is the second season in Tier 1 of this championship. We've managed to qualify on P6, very happy with our qualifying position, and we're looking forward to a good race. This field is stacked with pace, and it's going to be really tricky to maintain position throughout the Grand Prix. Starting on the soft tyre, let's get into the race. Let's see what we can get from this one, and it's 5 red lights. Away we go for the US Grand Prix. We get good traction off the line. We're already coming up on the car in front of us, Flatliner. We're going to get up alongside him. We've also got Sabs to the outside. Going to have to be careful down into turn 1. Very wide apex. We've got a Renault running straight through us, almost ghosting through us there. And we managed to navigate turn 1 without too much incident there. And we've moved up to P4 off the grid. P4 now. We've made up a position off the line. Next up the road is Original. And then we've got the likes of Snipes and Dan, I think, up the front there. They're going to be really tricky to catch, and if we can just try and maintain some pace with this leading group through the early phases and hopefully no safety cars, this is really going to benefit us later in the race. Coming through that first sector, they're really struggling with the back end, especially as you go over that little crest there. It really goes light on you, and the tyre wear is a killer around this circuit. So coming into lap 2 now, we're managing to catch up to the back of Original. We can see the leaders already pulling out a bit of a margin on the rest of us here. And it's going to be about trying to stay with Original, trying to contend. And down this back straight here, we're going to get a pretty good exit here. We're going to get in the toe of Original and hopefully try and make a move down into the braking zone. You can see we're gaining some momentum here, but it's going to be very late. He's going to go to the inside. Wise defensive move there, and we're going to break nice and deep into the corner. It allows us to. We've got quite a wide apex here, and Original takes the inside line there. Very nice driving from him. And we managed to just maintain position. We've got Sabs right up behind us as well. We've got to be mindful of him. He's going to throw a spanner in the works at any point if he sends it up the inside. And yeah, it's going to be a pretty interesting race from here on in. Feeling pretty good within pace, and do break very late there. Probably a bit too late, and that's why I did run wide and just allow Original back through. I thought it was a bit of a bad move at the time. I went for it, but at the same time I didn't think I was going to make it there, so that's why we've let Original back through. We could have kept the foot down, but chose not to, so we just slot back in just ahead of Sabs, and we're going to try and build this again and try and get a cleaner move on Original in the following lap. So coming into lap 4 of the Grand Prix, currently 4th as well. And yeah, so we're looking to make probably a 2-stop in this race. Original giving us space on the apex there. It's going to allow us round the outside. We're going to go side by side through these opening corners, approaching the S's. Who's going to lift? Coming in here, he's going to have the inside for this, but we're going to have the inside for this corner crucially, and we get the position done on Original. So it's a real good, respectful racing there from both of us, and yeah, well done to Original for a great move. So as you can see, a bit of lag here on the stream, unfortunately. I apologize for the quality in this video, and as you can see, we lose the back end there just when we're trying to tip it in and trying to ask too much from the rear tires, and we've just slid off and managed to keep it out of the barrier. Someone else has gone wide as well, and we're going to have to watch out for him around the outside. We're trying to keep it off the circuit at this point because we don't want to just come on potentially take out an oncoming vehicle. So we're going to come into the pits. The tyres are spent at this point, so on lap 7 of the Grand Prix we've opted to pit. We've put on a medium compound of tyre. Will this see us to the end of the Grand Prix? I do not think so. We could potentially go on a soft tyre right at the end of the Grand Prix, or we're going to see how this plays out now, but we are looking to box again. We're coming out P15. We're going to come out just behind Little John here. Just managed to creep through into turn 1. So that's us down to P15, but we've been one of the first cars to make the option to stop, but a lot of cars struggling. You can see Sabs, unfortunately, there he's had a moment, and it's probably lit up the tyres as well. Going for that first sector is a real killer, and as you can see, coming into lap 8 of the Grand Prix, we've got a number of cars in the pits, and that's going to promote us up into 10th position now. We've made some places back up. Remember, we did have that incident, so don't expect us to get back up to P4 at any time soon. And yeah, coming into lap 8 here, we're going to try and make a move on Little John as soon as possible. He's going to be on some older tyres, we think, and this is the real time to attack now, and we're going to send it. How about that one, Vito?
Oh my god, did you see the move? Great pass. Did I go for it? Did I send it? Or did I don't?
How about that one, Vito?
Oh, send it! Okay, good work. Great.
As you can tell, very happy with that move. Managed to make the position on Little John, and caught him out there, surprised him at the last moment. And VSE has been deployed on lap 11 of the Grand Prix. We've got Flatliner behind us. We know he's got pace. He's on the same kind of strategy as us, maybe a slightly younger tyre at this point as well. Snipes has just come out during the VSC, he's managed to box, get back out. He's gone onto the medium tyre, and that's going to really benefit Snipes at this point in the race. He really took advantage of that VSC there. And as you can see, we're coming under attack now from Flatliner, and we're in ultra defensive mode when it comes to just using our ERS strategy and stuff like that. So going through the final sector here, we're looking to use the minimal amount of ERS possible because we need all of it for the main straight and also this back straight. So as you can see, we've got our friend PR Dominique right up our gearbox now. We're going to go very defensive, come to the inside. He's going to follow us and try and pick up that toe. We want to cover the inside line going down into this heavy braking zone. So what's it going to be? Is he going to bolt to the outside? He's going to brake deep to the outside here. We're going to just try and kiss the apex, give some space to the outside there, and he's going to look to get the switch back on and go to the inside again. Just slightly cover it off. He would have taken a lunge, he said, and I appreciate you not doing that, Dominic. But in the lap 16, really good racing here. Some real good pace, evenly matched throughout the field. Of course, the two front runners, we know they've got that little bit margin to the rest of us, but the rest of the field really looking good, and really enjoying this championship so far. So coming into the end of lap 16, we're coming under real pressure now, and the tyres have started to go off, started to fade even, these medium tyres. So this is the opportunity. We're going to put on a new medium. It's going to be more durable, and we're going to get on it early as well and try and get the undercuts for anyone who's going to make a two-stop. So coming into the later phases, we've got some cars that are boxed as well. We're currently up to P8, and we're coming under attack from the soft runners now. We've got DC Rapid on the soft red stickies, and he's really got some pace in the car. So we need to try and keep him behind for as long as possible, because they will start to fade towards these later parts of this race. And as you can see, we're going really defensive here. And yeah, we've already got a slight contact on the rear left of the car. It just pivoted us, and we're going to get back into the slipstream of DC Rapid. He's got the DRS enabled, and going down into this heavy braking zone here. We're going to be able to brake nice and deep. We're very confident on the tyres at this point. Still make the corner, give room to the inside there, and DC Rapid manages to hold on to the position. Now we've got El Ham. He wants to take a shot as well. He wants to get through. He's just seen DC Rapid do it, and he wants a piece of it himself. So apologies again once again for the stream. I was streaming on Twitch for the first time in a long time, and as you can see, it wasn't ideal, the stream quality. So coming down the back straight, we're going to get a nice run on our teammate now that's been struggling on their medium tyres. I think he's done a one-stop. Let me know, Maitland, if it was different. But I think he was really struggling. Very old second-hand tyres. And as you can see, Snipes has taken the checkered flag, won the Grand Prix once again. No surprises there. But he's got a real battle on with Dan23 at the front of this championship. Coming round to round out the podium positions, we've got Original. And then we're going to come across the line, it looks like, in P8. So it's a good racing throughout that one. We did have pace in the car. We wanted to be a bit more aggressive, and we've actually got P6 due to time penalties. There's a number of time penalties for people. We was disappointed to get a 3 second, I think it was, time penalty for the whole Grand Prix. Some people got a lot more than that, let's just say that. But Snipes on the top step, Dan in second. We've got Original in P3. Congratulations to our podium. Enjoyed that race. We're going to keep these videos a bit more short and brief, because it does become a bit overwhelming trying to edit. It takes hours upon hours, so we're going to try and keep them short and sweet, and keep it a bit more easy for myself. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a like, a comment, subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.